But it can't be the same one.
But I have to have both eyes open.
We didn't go last. No.
Live now. Oh, it's not the same one. It's not the same one. So we have to send out this link.
Oh, it's a different link?
It's a different link.
Okay.
Here's, yeah, okay. So here's
So is that the link you need? Or? I'll leave it to you.
No, I need help. So here's the. So here's the link. How do I send that?
Right click.
No.
Oh, no. All right. What is it? What if you do this? What's that? Copy link.
Copy link.
Open your email.
I didn't have to do anything last time. Hi, this is Phil. Hi, this is Phil. Hello. Okay, so I need to send it to FNS members, right?
Right. FNS members.
Control V, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Hi, this is Phil. Hello. Hello.
Oh, you're on, Phil.
Okay, I just sent a new link. So check your email. I just sent another link. Okay. Are you getting the new email?
Yes, I got your
Okay,
email. I pressed the link. And
Okay.
it appears to be working.
Okay. I think we're on, right?
Yep, I know because I'm getting it here on my phone.
Okay.
Yep. I think we're good.
Okay. It's working.
Hello.
Is it delayed? I think we're good.
And that works. Make some noise or something.
See, you have to adjust it. Like the master volume.
Good evening, everyone. I think it's definitely working. So we heard that sometimes it was difficult to hear at these meetings, and of course, everything we say up here is so important that we didn't want you to miss a single word. So we have my queuing mic for you to use. Notice how I'm holding it. Right? It's not down here. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I missed one. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. Hello, everybody. It's getting better. But this is perfect. Okay. So notice I'm holding it straight out in front. So again, we just want to make sure that you are heard. I'm going to put this up here. So I just want to say hi to everybody at home. We're so glad you're here. And hopefully this will work. We're live streaming. This is not Zoom. They can't talk to us, but we can talk to them.
Hi at home, hi.
Now I have to warn all of you, when you're up there, there's like almost a 5-second delay. So if you say hello, 5 seconds later, you're gonna see yourself on the screen going, I am
Great videos. Oh, thank you. Launch those. And I'll run like that. When the find it.
So we have these two listed.
Okay. So we're all set then?
Yeah.
All right, I want to welcome you all here tonight for our 63rd annual meeting, 63 years. First, we need a verification of a quorum, and per our bylaws, we need a minimum of 12 people. We have more than that, so we're going to move on. I want to call the meeting to order at 7:31, according to my phone, so. And at this point in time, let's have a moment of silence for those former members that have passed away over the past year. Read their names now: Phyllis Thoren, Brenna Greenup, Ruth Marsh, and Tom Swan. Okay, thank you. And now let me introduce Kevin McNair. He's going to say God Bless America to start us off. Do you need a microphone or you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Feel free to sing along. Did you key? God bless America, land that I love, and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white as snow. God bless America, my home, sweet home. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white as snow. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we'll start with reports from the officer. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. Recognition of presidents. What is next? So, any prior presidents, please stand. They could be recognized. Thank you. That's almost half the floor. And now, reports from the officers. We're going to start with the secretary report, which is the report that I sent out a week or two ago. And if anyone has any questions or comments, now is the opportunity to raise them. Yes.
Motion that we waive reading of the minutes of the vote by the use of the secretary.
I need some, all in favor? Opposed? All right, we will waive reading the secretary's report from last year. Thank you. Now, we still need to vote. Is there any other comments or questions before we take the final vote? Okay, so all in favor of the report from last year? Opposed? All right, report accepted. Treasurer's report, Phil, or you gonna give that?
Can't mail that out to members, but I have copies here of the treasurer's report for members. If anyone wants a copy. We're just in a super enviable position financially. What you have in the report is a picture of the accounts on April 30th last year compared to April 30th this year. We have money divided into different places. We have money in the cash box, in the checking account, which is what we operate our club from. The savings is where we put the surplus. The scholarship CDs is where we put proceeds from previous scholarship raffles. So at this moment, we have big gains just all around. All of the programs make money. So all of the different round dance, the different levels of square dancing that we do, they all make money, which is just not always true in different clubs. It is true for us, and it gives us the enviable ability to tackle those things like add a round dance program this summer because we know it will be financially possible for us to do that. So we also introduced a couple of new things this year. We introduced Venmo to make it available for people who don't carry cash. That's anybody younger than 40 doesn't carry cash. So it is possible to pay for dances, dues, anything you want on Venmo. That's new. We can also tap credit cards. That's new this year. So we just continue to evolve this as the needs change. I'd like to thank Barbara Offering for doing the and thank you to all people who filled in at different times at the treasurer's table. Just about every week, but Mike and Judy also on Saturday dances. Appreciate that. One of the strengths of our club is that the people who are in position they often know that people. So I would encourage people, just based on the financial position of the club, to think of ideas to promote square dancing. That's the best use of the resources we have available. The bus trip that we have coming up in June is an example of that. This club that we're visiting is going to receive 4 squares of dancers, and that's promoting dancing outside of our club. So that's the best use of the surplus money that we have. So think of other ideas, bring them to the board. We want to hear them. Any questions? Okay, thank you.
Okay, I need someone to make a motion to accept the report. Second report. All in favor? Opposed? Report accepted. And now Vice President, Class Advisor Report, Kevin Carroll.
Can I just grab the phone in case somebody texts in a question? Yeah.
Hi, everybody. So report from the class advisors and vice presidents. We started the year back in September with a dance party that brought in 33 new dancers. We had 20 of those come back for at least one class. And thereafter, attendance has been phenomenal. The average over the last year has been 45 dancers. There were 10 separate nights when we had 6 squares on class night. And who you're clapping for is yourselves and the rest of the angels, because we couldn't do it without you helping, the students to learn and keeping us so active. But I want to give a special shout out to Jean, who for the 2nd year in a row has had perfect attendance at Thursday night classes. Honorable mention, people who missed only one class, Rob, Mike Powers, and this guy, Kevin McNamara. And hopefully we will see you all in Westboro over the summer because we are going to keep dancing. So one other thing that I will mention before handing it off to Kevin, just like we did the previous year, this year we have continued to use the square rotation program on the computer to assign people to squares for 2 tips per night. And we are continuing to get really positive feedback from the people who come to class. And now you get the mic.
Okay, so as the year went on, we were glad, we actually had graduated 10 class members. Carol mentioned there were 33 that started out and dropped to around 20. But 10 of them just stuck it out all the way. We're really proud of those people. Matter of fact, I just want to ask you all to stand up. New class members. Aaron and Susan Noble, Stephen Carroll Smith, Ron. Well, it's great to have you in the club. Really appreciate it. And we also had Laura Aiello joined us a little bit later in the year after she had finished her mainstream over at Great Plains. So we were glad to welcome her to the club as well. So it was great. And I'm really proud of the fact that enthusiastic group of students here. More than half of them showed up and had a ball at the New England Square Dance Convention. So that took courage. Your first year out, right out of class, going out there and into a strange environment. Actually, it's very lovely environment because many of the organizers are here, so I had to say that. All right, but that was great. Moving on, our caller Steve Park, who is back here. Yes, he deserves a big round of applause because he's really been moving the plus portion of the training. He's done 20 of the 29 calls to date, and we should be finished. Well, I'm not going to say should be, but we're shooting to finish that by the end of June. Starting in June, we'll be continuing out in Westboro plus training, and in July and August, the plan is to go to a plus workshop. So it'll be a little bit more intensive review for everybody. Get a little bit deeper into plus dancing, as well as A1. A1 is going to be from 6:45 to 7:45, which is for experienced plus dancers only. And then the plus workshop, the plus teach is going to be from 7:45 to 9:30. So it's been a great, successful year as far as the class advisors. We've really had a good time doing it, and we're looking forward to having more fun in Westboro in the summer. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin and Carol.
And now the program report, Judy and Marcia.
We're sharing this. Okay.
Are we tall enough to be seen?
Yeah. Oh, there we are. Hi. Okay.
Hello.
All right. So Marcia and I have stayed very busy this year planning the Harrison Square Dance program. We get the callers and cuers to come to our Saturday dances. Also, we've planned the advanced level dances. Those have been happening on some Sunday afternoons. The New Year's Eve dance parties and the upcoming Mystery Ride dance. So Scott Hall, as you all know, is our location most of the year. And in the summer, we're looking forward to the air-conditioned Westboro Senior Center. And so I just mentioned the special mystery dance. Obviously, we can't disclose the location tonight of our destination, but there are flyers on the table over there, and there are a few seats left. Maybe we'll get Kevin to sing the bus song sometime this evening. So please join us. If you haven't signed up yet, still may.
In order to make our club dances extra appealing, do our best to look a variety of great talent. These folks can be tempted to come Fairs and Squares because we always have so many enthusiastic dancers on the floor. Some of the callers and cuers we have booked for you to dance with in the months ahead include Bronk Wise, an international caller, Mike Giselle from Maine, Ted Lazat from New Hampshire, Dennis Visconti, a cuer from New York State, Roy Williams from Western Mass, Barbara Connolly from Northern Vermont, Birgit McGuire from where?
Proctor, Massachusetts.
Brockton, Jetta Junk from Germany, and
Jetta.
Yetta, excuse me, and Bill Mager from Connecticut, and of course, wherever he went, Steve Clark. And
Andrew Scott,
and
yes,
Lynn.
yes, Wonderland. We know Club Impact, but we have gone worldwide, as you can tell, to bring in additional talent, literally, yeah. Let's see. Oh, where's that page?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, we write caller and cure profile articles for the Fairs and Squares newsletters. And thank you, Mike Wheeler and Pat, for
Yes.
that. And it helps you find out about the people that are calling and queuing. Now, we've had a few bumps in the road. There are a couple of unexpected cancellations that were unavoidable from caller. And yeah, just
But
a
it worked out.
But we worked it out, and so far it worked out just fine.
Many thanks to, we're supposed to say this together.
Well,
Many thanks.
to all of you for sending us the names of callers and queuers you really enjoy at different dances and conventions. The feedback is always helpful and encourages us to reach out and hire them to come to Fairs and Squares. And we have been using that information and programming people for that. So we thank you very much.
Okay, that's it. Oh,
One more thing. The new schedule for 2026 is available. It's on the table over there. So look at the,
it's gray and white. And red all over. We hope.
All right, thank you, Judy and Marcia. Are there any questions from the floor?
And some of the new people that will be over. Who you'd like to answer?
Okay, next we have travel, Rob and Larry.
I'll handle this one. Larry's got some other duties. Hi, I think everybody knows that there's a dance somewhere in the New England area every weekend. And I've taken it on my shoulders to send out an email every week identifying, yes, that's prompted in fact. Identifying where dances are that you might be interested in going. Ours, of course, monthly. And I use about a 1 hour travel time. So obviously Eastern Massachusetts, Southern New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Connecticut, sometimes there's nothing else going on. Central Massachusetts, those are usually the dances that I focus on when I send out my emails. My purpose of that, as Phil said earlier, is we're trying to enhance square dancing throughout the area. We have a very good club. I think, as we've heard with the treasury report and our program, we have, a large participation in our dances in our club. So we want to help help other clubs also take advantage and see the fun and the joy that I think I get out of square dancing anyway, and round dancing. So that's the reason that I, in my 2-year tenure, have been sending out those emails. More detail than some people thought they wanted to know. Probably more detail than what we have in the future. I leave that up to Larry and the other incoming travel director to determine what level and how that information gets directed. But real purpose why I wanted to do it is Where's the Dance is the primary, if you haven't known, most people do. Where's the Dance, that website is where most of the dances are listed. They're not all listed there. So I go to websites, I'm on the mailing list. Well, the travel email list is on list. So all the other clubs in the area will send notification of dances. And I go to dances, so then I get to hear about other things that are going on. So I bring all that information together in one place. So everybody doesn't have to go searching for that. That was my goal. I think it succeeded. I hope everybody took advantage of it and enjoyed it. The other thing the travel directors do is we identify a monthly travel. The last month was the convention, of course. This month, Great Plains is having their end of season dance May 31st. So that's our travel dance. And then going forward, Larry and company will identify monthly travel dances. We also update. Larry primarily has been doing the updates for the board meetings and for the newsletters. So thank you, Larry, for participating with that. Thank you for being my partner. As I said, my approach is what you see in emails. Everybody brings their own approach to how they do these positions. So I look forward to Larry and the travel committee will communicate in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Robin. Publicity, Pat and Mike.
Pat and myself, I want to thank you for the honor and privilege of doing your newsletter. Why don't I see myself? Oh, there we go. Hi, Mike. Okay. I want to thank the club members and also the board for submitting items for the newsletter. And especially thanks to the reviewers, Lynn and Phil Saw, and Phil Glenn Dickler and Judy Powers have reviewed the newsletters. Without their comments, it wouldn't be as good. Let's see. Also, the flyers for square dancing have been distributed to the club and also neighborhood clubs. And thanks to the reviewers for the flyers, for the presidents and program. And also, especially thanks to the program folks, Judy and Marcia, for supplying the information for the flyers, keeping the information correct weeks and weeks in advance is a big help. And they're doing a great job of the program. And I also wanted to thank the Round Dance folks for doing the Round Dance players. That was a nice chore for them to take on that I didn't have to do. That's pretty much it. Any questions? Thank you.
I just want to the newsletters are wonderful. They're colorful. Did an awesome job.
Yeah, we decided not to.
All right, thank you, Mike. Hospitality, that's Lynn and Gigi, and I'm going to sit down for this because it's usually entertaining. I want to watch it.
Ready? Yeah. Okay. Test. You have to practice. Oh, I have to practice? No, there's a right way and a wrong way to make a noise, apparently. Yes. Down
What note is that?
Hi, everyone.
All right, so we are the hostesses with the mostest. And this year we were busy. We had 8 club dances from September to May. We had 2 summer dances in July and August. We had 3 round dance parties. There were 3 advanced dances. Plus there were a whole bunch of special nights. We had the fun night in September, otherwise known as the dance party. We had the Yankee swap. We had the badge night. We have the Bronc Wise dance that's coming up. And of course, we have the big New Year's Eve celebration, which typically doesn't necessarily completely fall under hospitality, but since I was in charge, it did. So our goal is always many hands make light work. That's my mother's statement. And so we always try to maximize the dance time and minimize the work time. So we created a hospitality team, 8 different people, and they had different jobs. There was hall setup, guest greeters, table monitors, and after party hosts. And those 8 people shared the responsibility the whole night. So yes, they got out there and they were able to dance, which is the whole goal of coming to a club dance. So we want to recognize those people who are on the different hospitality teams. Now, this is going to represent the people who served on the hospitality teams for the 8 club dances and the 2 summer dances. Are you ready? All right, these people have served 1 to 2 times. And I'm going to call your name, and I'd like you to stand and stay standing. Are you ready?
It's quite a list. Yes, it is.
Ding once. I'll tell you when to ding. Okay. So, oh, Gigi, they can't see you dinging. Come over here. See, this is Gigi. Hold it up. Hold it up.
Right here. Okay. Now, hold it up. See?
You're missing the part.
Okay. All right, are we ready? Marilyn Taylor, please stand. Richard Shapiro, Vivian Cole, Lila Vilja, Linda DeRoche, Bill DeRoche, Laura Sosha, Andy Sosha, Wendy Tyra, Robin Lutic, Keith Lutic, John Engel, Gerda Chelfin, Jean Saltzhaver, Pat Morris Beeler, Mike Beeler, Phil Stock, Glenn Ickler, Leonie Nakayama, Walter Nakayama, and Deborah Walcott. These people have served 1 to 2 times, and they get 2 dings. Go. Beautiful. Stay standing. Now these people have served 3 times. Claire Prince, Royal Baragas, Sandy Engel, and Rob Althoff. 3 dings. Good. These people have, stay standing, these people have served 4 times. Heather Shapiro, Larry Elder, Judy Powers, Mike Powers. 4 dings. All right. This person has served 6 times. Donna Tarantino. 6 dings. 2, 3, 4, 6. This person has served 7 times, and 1 more than Donna, only because he also served on men's night. So, and that is Dave Tarantino. So 7 dings. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So thank you all so much. Now, before you sit down, those who served on a hospitality team for the advanced dances, I would like you to also stand. Gigi and I were not advanced dancers, so we did not do it, and you let us have a vote. So if you served in Westboro at the advanced dances, please stand. Good, good. So I want to thank you all. All sit down. Now, we talked about New Year's Eve, and I want to give you an idea. There's no more digging with this. I want to talk to you about New Year's Eve because New Year's Eve is truly takes the whole club to put on New Year's Eve. And I want to give you a feel for just how important you are to make our big New Year's Eve celebration an event. Of course, we have our hospitality team that I'm going to ask you to stand. We had our hall set up, which was Donna, Phil, Judy, Mike, Rob, Glenn, and Walter. Please stand. They did the hall setup. Stay standing. We had our guest greeters, Rob, Judy, Sandy, Lucy, Yoni, and Walter. Please stand. We had our table monitors, Donna, Rumi, Gigi, Glenn, Deborah, Dave, Donna, Rita. Please stand. We had our after party host who brings in this awesome name, Mike Powers. Please stand. Now, of course, in addition to all of that, we have other people who have to make the evening happen. We have the treasurers, Robin, Keith, Phil, Jane, and Paul. Please stand. We have those who had to start early preparing for things at home. If you made hors d'oeuvres for the evening, please stand. If you made desserts for the evening, please stand. You shouldn't say. Okay. If you talked to a guest, and no, Bob, you're supposed to be standing already. Bob, stand up. You're already standing. Yes. If you talked to a guest and made them feel welcome, I hope you can stand. Please stand. Thank you. Thank you. So you can see the number of people that are standing. This is what it takes to make a huge celebration a success. And it is a success because of all of you. So thank you. And in closing, Gigi and I just want to thank all of you for every dessert that you made, for everything that you brought in. And I have to tell you, what a joy it was serving you. But I have to also say what a joy it was working with the other hostess. So thank you all.
Thank you, Lynn and Gigi. I wasn't disappointed. And now, although the scholarship position it is board position, it is certainly a appointed position. And I'd like to present Larry Elders and Donna Tarantino, who are going to have a few words to say.
Okay, just real briefly, our scholarship raffle dance is always well received and it's a lot of work. So I'm just going to share a little bit about that. So if you are on our committee, please stand. Rob, Lucky, Roe, is Roe here? No, not Roe. Judy, Marianne, of course, and myself are the co-chairs of that committee. We went out this year, we got 143 prizes, plus Roe got one after the raffle closed, so that made 144. Total value of prizes was over $8,000. This year, we had cash going to the club that was over $4,000. And the net to the club was $3,914. Besides the raffle committee people, we also had you should keep standing, if you don't mind. We also had a number of members that donated outright to the raffle. So if you donated either a prize, cash, or a gift, please stand up. Excellent. Perfect. So this whole group of people helped us do what we needed to do. And I'd like you to thank them for me.
Our present recipient of our scholarship is Eliza Moraro. We chose her back in 2022. She's a 2022 graduate of Birmingham High School. When we chose her, she looked like an excellent candidate. She has exceeded our expectations beyond everything. She is presently a junior at Brown University in Providence. She's majoring in business economics. She's doing fabulous. I wish I had gotten grades like she's getting when I was in college. She's an excellent student. She's very hardworking. She's working with other students at Brown to do things like tutoring, and she's helping them find internships around Providence. So she's working very hard. She's an excellent student. She's working hard, and she is a very deserving recipient of our scholarships.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Larry and Donna. Round dance now, Rita and
Hello, hello. Thank you for attending this annual meeting. Am I doing this right now? The Round Dance teaching program for the year 24-25 has been another year of success. Our teachers are Bergen McGuire and Con Ditto. Their dedication to growing the Round Dance program is invaluable. Net income after expenses for the hall and the net income after expenses for hall and cures exceeded $4,000 for the. I know some people are going to say reduce the fees. Not going to happen. This is the result of increased enrollment, where we have an average of 18 couples, sometimes in the low 23 couples. Some people want us to increase the size of the hall. Not going to happen. A very large amount of the success must go to Rita. She has been phenomenally terrific to the program. She brought the level of success to a new high by leading the classes and providing comprehensive follow-up emails that highlight various dance sequences of the preceding class, providing relevant links to videos to assist them in the if they wish to practice. Speaking of videos, we have created a video library of round dance dances and various dance sequences on the website. Kudos must go out to the video group, Carol Livermore, Kevin McNamara, Phil and Lynn Saar for preparing the videos and for performing the master function of uploading and cataloging the videos. It's an outstanding addition to our program and should all be willing to participate. The newest addition to the program is the summer series on Monday night dances at the Westboro Senior Center beginning June 2nd, 2025. Flyers will be available, if not available already, on the back table over there somewhere. I'm personally very proud of the program and encourage all of you to join the Monday night to dance. Respectfully submitted. Other good members. There you go.
thank you, Mike. And now the president's report. Much of what I have to say is really summarizing what's already been said, but I think it's worth repeating. Don and I are pleased to report that Fairs and Squares had another growth year. See, our square and round dance classes are well attended and exhibit a high level of fun and excitement. You notice that the dance floor is more crowded between square dance teams. Continued growth in our round dance classes. We are adding a new feature this year, as I mentioned, with the addition of our summer round dance geared towards beginner and intermediate dancers starting on June 2nd in Westboro. We continue to support the advanced level dancing with Early A1 Teach during our summer program in Westboro. They've been sponsoring advanced dances 4 times a year. We are bringing back a national caller, Brockwise, again this year on the last Thursday of this month. You don't want to miss it. I've danced to them before. Your participation and support of the club has given us the financial strength to subsidize fun activities like our upcoming mystery ride and dinner planned for June. The board is always open to your suggestions for more fun activities. It's been our pleasure to serve as president these past 2 years with the board members that had the enthusiasm, the dedication, and the persistence that made all of these accomplishments possible. We look forward to another year with our newly elected board. Thank you. Respectfully submitted, Dave and Donna. So now we come to a public meeting where we elect our new officers. Nomination committee this year consisted of Phil Saw as chairman. It included Rob Alta, Mike Powers, Rita, Sonny, and myself. The slate of officers chosen were President Phil and Lynn Saw, Vice President Sandy Engel and Claire Prince, Treasurer David Donna, Secretary Vivian Cole and Program Bill and Linda Rochers, Round Dance Board Rita and Mike Powers, Hospitality Deborah Walcott and Robert Burgess, and Travel Larry Elder and Judy Powers, Publicity. Now, at this point in the evening, I ask if there are any additional nominations from the. Actually, I request 3 times. That's what the law says, or the book says. So I'll ask again if anyone wants to nominate someone to fill one of these positions. And finally, I'll ask again, any additional nominations from the floor? All right. Yes.
Make a motion that we ask the secretary to submit 1 vote on the slate.
Second.
For name.
Okay, and we have that motion seconded. Are there any questions, comments, or additional discussion? Yes. Okay. Any additional questions, comments, or discussion that needs to take place? Secretary?
The vote for the whole board as one. For the slate?
Yes.
Yes,
I'll ask for the whole slate.
Okay. If there's no additional questions, all in favor of the nomination? Opposed? All right, we have our board for next year. All right, we're headed to the end here. We've got a few other topics for other business. At this time, I'd like to recognize our current board for their commitment and dedication in keeping the club fun and running smoothly. It may seem, and it's interesting, someone said to me once that it seems like the club runs itself, but that's not exactly true. There's a lot of behind the scenes work. And Don and I prepared some award certificates. I'm not going to hand them out at this point. Your name is written on the outside of the here of the certificate. It's basically a certificate of excellence. Basically, it's telling you how much we appreciated all the help that the board put into making this a successful year. I also want to thank Donna and Marianne and their team of volunteers for Shipwreck. They spent hours canvassing businesses and promoting the sale of tickets. And as a little token of appreciation for their work and the team, I have some dangles here that I'm going to give to Dot, and she can hand these out to her team. And finally, I want to thank Steve Park oh, he's right there. Come on up. For the energy and the enthusiasm that you bring to our dances and classes. Really make our club special, and it wouldn't be the same without you. As a token of our appreciation, please accept this gift, one of your favorite restaurants. Thank you for attending the meeting, and this concludes our annual. No.
Don't we get to say something as a new incoming president?
Do you want to do that first? Okay, we'll talk first. Okay. So
Well, actually, Phil's going to talk first, and I'm going to talk second. Well, I talk first. Okay. All right. So I have to tell you how thrilled I am that Phil and I are finally your president. We have been members of this club for, 16, 17 years, and we have never been presidents. Now you may ask, why not? Well, it's because every time we were in line to be presidents, they needed us to be something else. So between the two of us, we have been every job, every position, at least once, if not twice, maybe 3 times. I should be clear, every job except for program, because obviously being a cure, I would just program myself for every single month, and that's not in the spirit of programming. So I couldn't do that. But that's why we have never, ever served as your president. But I have another reason why I am so excited to be your president. My first time when I actually thought I was going to be president, I went out and I bought dangling turtle earrings. And I have been waiting for years and years to wear my dangling turtle earrings. And with your vote tonight, I'm going to go into the ladies' room and I'm going to put on my dangling. Oh, look, you want to see them? There they are. Aren't they cute? Yes, I'm going to put on my dangling turtle earrings. I am so thrilled. So, what is it going to be like working with Lynn as president? Well, I'm going to make this really easy for you. The first thing is this. There's 3 words I never want to hear. Never. Do not ever say in front of me, no. Not my job. No, do not say that. Instead, I want you to say these 4 words. How can I help? Let's practice that. How can I help? So, you're walking out of the house, going to the men's room, and somebody comes in the door, they're running really, really late, the greeters are long gone. Someone might say, not my job. You say, how can I help? You turn to that person and say, well, I am so glad you're here. I'm glad you make it. Let's get into a square together. You have just made their day. Let's say you go over here and you see there's water all over the table. You're not a hospitality person. How can I help? You go into the kitchen, you get our fine Bounty paper towel that Fairs and Squares buys, and you wipe up the table. How can I help? So simple, makes such a difference. And I truly believe that mindset, it's not new to Fairs and Squares. It exists all the time. And I believe that that's why we are successful at the club. So I want that to be our mantra going out. How can I help? Let me hear it again. How can I help? Music to my ears. Okay, Helen, you want to talk now?
Let me get in front of the screen here. We just tried this for the first time. And it really worked. I got a phone call from someone that was watching, thanking us for doing it and saying what a great job the board did this year. So it worked.
You gotta keep that.
Yeah. Can I just have Dave and Donna come up? So 4 years ago, these folks came out of retirement. Call them retreads. It's great answer. They participated. They were actually presidents, isn't that right, of the club that they used to belong to. And they joined our class. This is when we were in Brace at the Brazilian Cultural Center in Framingham. And they became part of our class. You know, most people, when they come back from as retreads, they want to take it easy. You know, they're serve as president. It's time for them to sit back, enjoy. And Dave and Donna, you did just the opposite. You did so much in the 4 years that you did in the club, and most recently now served as president. We're just truly, truly blessed to have you in our club. Thank you so much.
Wow. Well, thank you very much. We did enjoy being president. It was something that I wanted to do as soon as the pandemic was over, and I had just retired the previous year. And you guys made my dream come true. And I dragged down along with you. Okay, then I think, yes.
I just wanted to say that there is a really important job that is not on this list, that we haven't had a chance to clap about or.
Judy, can you talk into the microphone? Because these folks won't be able to hear it.
I wanted to say that there is a really important job for this club to be as successful as we are and to communicate with each other as well as we do and to reach out to the broader community, which clearly is working. And that is the job of webmaster. It's not a director position. It doesn't get a whole lot of hoopla and claims. But when we recruited Dave to join the club, I was part of a little secret committee that knew he has the skills to be a webmaster. And so we wound our web around him and asked him if he would consider that. And he leapt at the opportunity because he is such a great guy. And if you go on our website, you see the proof of how wonderful our website is. And if you don't go on the website, because I think some of you don't even know how to get on there, ask anybody on the board or ask a member who knows. Go on the website and look around. It is fabulous. Dave updates it all the time. Not only is your birthday on the website and your address and your phone number and everybody else's, right? But also our schedule and loads of pictures. Some of us take pictures at dances and other events, and Dave pops them up on the website. So I think that's a huge part of our club's success. Rich Sweatman was the first person who got us, I think, as the first club to have a website, which was marvelous, and we did it for years. And when he turned it over to Dave, the great work kept on going. So please applaud Dave and also
Well, thank you. Before we conclude the meeting, I will mention that Donna and I were at break. We were refreshing ourselves, I don't know, Main Street and Plus. And had been going several months, and all of a sudden, like a group of 3 or 4 people just start walking towards me. And I was getting a little concerned because yes, I knew everyone, but not well. And they kind of cornered me into a room and just if I would work on the website. So we started it. I thought, well, I never did this before. Okay, if you think I could do it, I guess you'll do it. So that's how it all began, and it turned out quite nice. I'm pretty proud of the website. We did it as a team, as a group. I forgot how many people. We came to the house several times, and we went through several iterations, and we ended up with what you see now. Thank you. Mike, did you have something to say?
Yes.
Yeah.
would make you and Donna Light members.
Several. All right, so it is 8:26. Thank you. I forgot the gavel, so that's it.
Congratulations.
All right, so. That was a pretty good meeting. We got a lot done in what, 4 minutes?
Bye. Bye-bye.
All right, once the chairs are away, the dancers will play. And I also understand we have some visitors that are out in the hallway. Patiently.